Hi, all you Jigsaw puzzle fanatics out there. It's Shannon, and welcome back to the Persnickety Puzzler. First, I want to apologize for it taking me so long to get this video completed. It turned out to be a major production, and I had not planned for it. If you keep watching, you will understand why. On a personal note, I would like to thank each and every one of you out there who have been watching and subscribing. I have reached 1,000 subscribers and I could not be happier. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate you so much. Today I will be reviewing the Jiggy Jigsaw puzzle brand. I own quite a few Jiggy puzzles, but until I did this review, I had not assembled any of them. Jiggy puzzles cost quite a bit more than most of the Jigsaw puzzle brands I review on this channel, and I wanted to find out if they were worth the price. When I first decided to do this review, I had planned on assembling 2 Jiggy puzzles, but instead I assembled all of the Jiggy puzzles in my collection, including a puzzle that was gifted to me by Jiggy. In the end, I assembled 10 Jiggy puzzles, and I am going to share my experiences with you today. Jiggy was founded back in 2019 by a woman named Kaylin who was tired of outdated and uninspired puzzle designs. She wanted puzzles that look good before, during, and after completion. She started dreaming up a puzzle that was beautiful during assembly and for decorating. It took her a year to curate the art and reimagine the design, and Jiggy was born. Jiggy manufactures rectangular puzzles in a range of piece counts from 100 to 800 pieces. Each puzzle features artwork by an emerging female artist who gets a percentage of every sale, sustainable and elevated packaging, and specially formulated puzzle glue. They sell their puzzles on their own website in the US, on Amazon, and at Macy's. This review is going to be a little bit different than the ones I have done in the past, as I am going to be sharing my experiences about all of the Jiggy puzzles that I assembled. Since I didn't think anyone would want to watch 10 videos of me assembling Jiggy Jigsaw puzzles, I am only going to be showing you the time lapse of the very first Jiggy puzzle I assembled, which is this puzzle called Shoe Shopping. I am going to give you my honest opinion of this puzzle as I am assembling it, and then follow that up with my feedback on the other 9 puzzles that I assembled. Time to get started. Let's start with the box. Jiggy puzzles come in a variety of different packaging, depending on the piece count. This puzzle is 800 pieces and comes in a rectangular box that is super sturdy. The front of the box has a complete image of the puzzle, the name of the puzzle, the artist's name, the piece count, and the name of the brand embossed on the box. On the side of the box, you will find the size of the puzzle and the year of manufacture. The back of the box features the Jiggy tagline, "We make puzzles worth framing." The box measures 5.6 by 11.6 by 5.6 inches. This is beautifully designed packaging. Inside the box, you'll find a small poster of the puzzle, which is nice and compact. They also include a really cool puzzle glue scraper and some puzzle glue so you can glue your puzzle once you've assembled it. The puzzle pieces come in a glass cylinder with a cork top, which is gorgeous and would look really nice as a display piece. Overall, this is a beautiful presentation. I am giving a presentation score of 9 out of 10.
Time to start assembly. The puzzle pieces are thick and measure 2.22 millimeters in thickness. The pieces are smooth with a matte finish, so there is zero glare. The back of the pieces is white paper with the Jiggy name imprinted on them. Unfortunately, the puzzle piece quality was not very good, and I will go into more detail once I've completed the puzzle. Sorting took me 8 minutes and 28 seconds. Putting the border together took me 15 minutes and 59 seconds. One of the things that drew me to Jiggy was the artwork on their puzzles. They have unique and gorgeous images and a decent selection to choose from with a variety of piece counts. I am giving the artwork a 10 out of 10 score. I experienced no pieces stuck together and no missing pieces. The puzzle pieces felt thick and firm. There was also very little puzzle dust. However, the quality of the puzzle pieces was not good. There were bent tabs on quite a few pieces, and if you removed a piece, a lot of the time it resulted in the image separating from the puzzle piece. The fit of the puzzle was a little off, and sometimes I wasn't sure if I had the puzzle piece in the correct spot. I was not impressed by the quality of the puzzle pieces. My quality score for the shoe shopping puzzle was a 4 out of 10. This puzzle was slightly challenging, especially the white areas of the puzzle, but I picked it because I absolutely loved the artwork. I scored the difficulty of this puzzle at a 5. I worried about damaging puzzle pieces by moving them around on this puzzle, so my enjoyment score was a 7 out of 10. This puzzle took me 3 hours, 50 minutes, and 29 seconds to complete.
Typically, when I finish a puzzle, I run my hand across the puzzle and I call it a day. But when I did that with this particular puzzle, my hand kept getting caught on all of the flawed pieces in this puzzle. And by flawed, I mean that this puzzle had a lot of bent tabs. Some of them were slightly bent, some of them were really bent, but a lot of bent tabs. You may not be able to see this very clearly. I hope it's in focus. But what that results in is that the puzzle image is separating from the puzzle piece. It's happening all over the place. The puzzle image is separating from the puzzle piece. Now, you may think that I am being far too picky, but let me tell you something. If the rest of these pieces can be smooth and defect-free, then all of the pieces should be smooth and defect-free, especially considering how much these puzzles cost. Now, when I have issues with puzzle piece images separating from the cardboard, I use this glue that I purchased on Amazon. This is called Tombow Monoliquid Glue. It's got a pen tip so it can get into really tight spaces, and it does a great job at gluing puzzle pieces that are separating from the image. The link to this glue is in the description below. It is a real shame that there were so many flaws in this particular puzzle, because I thought the presentation, the packaging, the image itself was just fabulous, but the quality is really poor. So as you have already seen and heard, I was not impressed with the quality of this puzzle. Now, I really do not like giving a Jigsaw puzzle brand a bad review, which is one of the reasons why I put more than one Jigsaw puzzle together to get a better idea of the quality. Now, while I was discussing the packaging in the video, which you've already seen, I noticed that there was a date of 2021 on the outside of this box, which is the year of the manufacture of this puzzle. And I wondered if maybe Jiggy had switched puzzle manufacturers since 2021. So I wrote to Jiggy and I told them what I thought about the quality of this puzzle, and I asked them if they had switched puzzle manufacturers. They did respond and they apologized for the quality of this puzzle. They did tell me they had made some manufacturing improvements and they offered to send me a free puzzle, which I gladly took them up on. Now, while I was waiting for that puzzle to arrive, I decided to go ahead and put every one of the Jiggy puzzles in my collection together, which means that I put a total of 10 Jiggy puzzles together. And I am going to briefly discuss each one here. The second Jiggy puzzle I assembled was a 450-piece puzzle called The Blossoming. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 450 pieces and was manufactured in 2023. The puzzle piece thickness measured at 2.12 millimeters. Unlike the first puzzle that I assembled, the puzzle piece quality was excellent. The puzzle fit was somewhat tight and a bit off. The puzzle finish was matte. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box with a glass cylinder. There was a poster, puzzle glue, and puzzle scraper inside the box.
What I mean by the puzzle piece fit feeling off is that the pieces just didn't seem to fit well together. They just seemed wonky. So that's what I mean when I say they felt a little bit off. Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Blossoming puzzle.
I loved the artwork and gave it a 10 out of 10. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. Unlike the shoe shopping puzzle, the quality of the puzzle pieces was excellent. They were 2.12 millimeters thick, and the fit was tighter than the shoe shopping puzzle, but it was still a little wonky. My quality score was a 9 out of 10. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 5. My enjoyment score for this puzzle was a 9.
The third Jiggy puzzle I assembled was a 450-piece puzzle called Prima Ballerina. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 450 pieces and was manufactured in 2022. Puzzle piece thickness measured at 2.15 millimeters. With regards to piece quality, there were 4 bent pieces and some image peeling. The puzzle piece fit was loose. Puzzle finish was matte. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box with a glass cylinder. There was a poster, puzzle glue, and puzzle scraper inside the box.
Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Prima Ballerina puzzle.
I loved the artwork and gave it a 10 out of 10 score. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. The pieces were 2.15 millimeters thick. However, the quality of this puzzle was not great. This puzzle had 4 bent pieces and the image was peeling from some of the pieces. My quality score was a 6. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 5. Since I wasn't happy with the quality and I worried I would damage additional pieces, it affected my enjoyment of the puzzle. My enjoyment score was a 7.
The fourth Jiggy puzzle I assembled was a 500-piece puzzle called the oddities shelf. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 500 pieces, and I could find no year of manufacture. The puzzle piece thickness measured at 2.09 millimeters. Puzzle piece quality was excellent. Puzzle piece fit was loose. The puzzle finish was glossy, and the image was sloppily applied to the cardboard. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box. There was a postcard, puzzle glue, puzzle scraper, and cloth bag inside the box.
What I mean by the puzzle image being sloppily applied to the cardboard, if I zoom in on this puzzle and you look over here to the top right, there is like a black wash that was applied here. And quite a bit of the black settled into these puzzle pieces. So it just looks really sloppy. And in fact, there is a bit of a black wash throughout this entire image. And it looks dirty. So that is what I mean by the puzzle image being sloppily applied to the cardboard. Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Oddity Shelf puzzle.
I absolutely loved the artwork and gave it a 10 out of 10 score. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. The puzzle pieces were 2.09 millimeters in thickness, and the quality of the puzzle pieces was excellent. However, the way the image was applied to the puzzle pieces looks sloppy, with a lot of black settling into the pieces. My quality score was a 7. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 4. This was my favorite Jiggy puzzle to put together, probably because the artwork was my favorite of all the puzzles I assembled. My enjoyment score was a 9.
The fifth Jiggy puzzle I assembled was a 500-piece puzzle called Purple Rising, and it was one of Oprah's favorite things for 2023. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 500 pieces, and I could find no year of manufacture. The puzzle piece thickness measured at 1.86 millimeters, which was the thinnest out of all of the Jiggy puzzles I assembled. Additionally, the back of the puzzle pieces was just plain cardboard, unlike all of the other puzzles, which had a white backing, which leads me to believe that this puzzle was manufactured by a different manufacturer than all the other puzzles I assembled. The puzzle piece fit was snug. Puzzle finish was matte. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box. There was a poster, puzzle glue, puzzle scraper, and a cloth bag inside the box.
Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Purple Rising puzzle.
I thought the artwork was really colorful and gorgeous and gave it a 10 out of 10. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. The puzzle pieces were 1.86 millimeters in thickness, which was the thinnest of all the puzzles I assembled. Also, the back of the puzzle pieces was plain cardboard, unlike all the other puzzles I assembled that had a white paper backing. I believe Jiggy used a different manufacturer for this puzzle. The puzzle piece quality was excellent. My quality score was an 8, mostly due to the thinness of the pieces. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 5. My enjoyment score was an 8.
The sixth Jiggy puzzle I assembled was a 500-piece puzzle called Electric Jungle. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 500 pieces and I could find no year of manufacture. The puzzle piece thickness measured at 2.08 millimeters. Puzzle piece quality was excellent. Puzzle piece fit was loose. Puzzle piece finish was glossy. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box. There was a postcard, puzzle glue, puzzle scraper, and a cloth bag inside the box.
Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Electric Jungle puzzle.
I thought the artwork was fabulous and gave it a 10 out of 10 score. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. The puzzle pieces were 2.08 millimeters in thickness, and the quality of the puzzle pieces was excellent. My quality score was a 9. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 5. I really enjoyed assembling this puzzle, so my enjoyment score was a 9.
The 7th Jiggy puzzle I assembled was an 800-piece puzzle called Snow Day. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 800 pieces and was manufactured in 2020. Puzzle piece thickness measured at 2.22 millimeters. With regards to puzzle piece quality, there were 3 bent pieces and some image peeling. Puzzle piece fit was snug. Puzzle finish was matte. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box with a glass cylinder. There was a poster, puzzle glue, and puzzle scraper inside the box.
Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Snow Day puzzle.
I thought the artwork was charming and gave it a 10 out of 10. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. The puzzle pieces were 2.22 millimeters in thickness, but the quality of this puzzle was lacking. There were 3 bent pieces and some image peeling. My quality score was a 6. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 7, mostly due to the fact that there were a lot of pink areas of the puzzle, and it was challenging putting those pieces into the puzzle. My enjoyment score was a 7, due to the fact that assembling the pink areas of the puzzle was a bit of a drag.
The 8th Jiggy puzzle I assembled was a 450-piece puzzle called Merry Cactus. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 450 pieces, and I could find no year of manufacture. Puzzle piece thickness measured at 2.13 millimeters. Puzzle piece quality was excellent. Puzzle piece fit was loose. The puzzle piece finish was glossy, and just like with the oddity shelf puzzle, the puzzle image was sloppily applied to the cardboard in the same location as the oddity shelf puzzle in the top right corner, which makes me think that perhaps these 2 puzzles were done in the same run. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box. There was a postcard, puzzle glue, puzzle scraper, and cloth bag inside the box.
Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Merry Cactus puzzle.
This puzzle had some of my favorite artwork, so I gave it a 10 out of 10 score. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. The puzzle pieces were 2.13 millimeters in thickness, and the quality of the puzzle pieces was excellent. However, the way the image was applied to the puzzle pieces looks sloppy, with a lot of black settling into the puzzle pieces. My quality score was a 7. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 5. I thoroughly enjoyed putting this puzzle together, probably because I really liked the artwork. My enjoyment score was a 9.
The ninth Jiggy puzzle that I assembled was an 800-piece puzzle called Christmas Town. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 800 pieces and was manufactured in 2021. The puzzle piece thickness measured at 2.15 millimeters. With regards to puzzle piece quality, there was one bent piece. The puzzle piece fit was snug. Puzzle finish was matte. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box with a glass cylinder. There was a poster, puzzle glue, and puzzle scraper inside the box.
Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Christmas Town puzzle.
I thought the artwork was really cute, but it was a bit dark, so I gave it a 9 out of 10 score. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. The puzzle pieces were 2.15 millimeters in thickness, and one of the puzzle pieces was bent. My quality score was an 8. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 7, mostly due to the fact that there was a lot of black areas of the puzzle, and those areas were challenging to put together. My enjoyment score was a 7, mostly because I didn't really enjoy trying to piece together the black areas of the puzzle.
The 10th and last Jiggy puzzle that I assembled was the one that Jiggy gifted to me, and this is an 800-piece puzzle called Under the Sea. Here are my observations on this puzzle.
This puzzle was 800 pieces and it was manufactured in 2023. The puzzle piece thickness measured at 2.17 millimeters. With regards to puzzle piece quality, there were 2 bent pieces and some image peeling. In addition, there was one missing piece. The piece fit was snug. Puzzle finish was matte. Puzzle dust level was minimal. This puzzle came in a cardboard box with a glass cylinder. There was a poster, puzzle glue, and puzzle scraper inside the box.
Here is the Persnickety Puzz scorecard for the Under the Sea puzzle.
I thought the artwork was awesome, so I gave it a 10 out of 10 score. The presentation was beautiful, so I gave it a 9 out of 10. The puzzle pieces were 2.17 millimeters in thickness, which is a nice thickness. Unfortunately, 2 of the puzzle pieces were bent. In addition, one of the puzzle pieces was missing. It is entirely possible that I lost a piece, but it is extremely rare for me to lose puzzle pieces, as I am really meticulous when I put puzzles together. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's really not probable. To their credit, Jiggy has a missing piece replacement policy, and they are sending me a replacement puzzle since I was missing a puzzle piece. But because of the quality issues, my quality score was a 5. I scored the difficulty of the puzzle at a 5. My enjoyment score was an 8 because I really had fun putting the puzzle together.
You may have noticed that I haven't mentioned anything about my price value scores for the Jiggy puzzle brand, and that is because I wanted to talk about this particular score last.
If you purchase Jiggy's 800-piece puzzles on the Jiggy website, they cost $49 US. Jiggy's 500-piece studio puzzles cost $39. Jiggy's 500-piece collabs puzzles cost $40. Jiggy's 450-piece puzzles cost $40, which is the same price as their 500-piece collabs puzzles. Jiggy's 100-piece junior puzzles cost $29. You have to spend $75 or more in order to get free shipping. If you spend less than $75, shipping is a flat rate of $5. The bottom row of this chart shows my price value score for each Jiggy puzzle I assembled. As you can see, I did not give any of the Jiggy puzzles I assembled really high marks in the price value category. I felt that the price of all the puzzles was too high for the quality of the puzzles I assembled.
Now it's time for my overall score of all of the Jiggy puzzles I assembled. Let me recap. I love Jiggy Puzzle's artwork and selection and gave it a 10 out of 10. As far as presentation goes, I thought the box was beautifully designed, super sturdy, and included a nice size poster or postcard inside the box. Some of the puzzles came with beautiful glass cylinders, while others had cloth bags. They also included puzzle glue and a really cool looking puzzle scraper so you could glue your puzzle together once it was assembled. My overall presentation score was a 9 out of 10. The puzzle pieces were smooth with a matte or glossy finish. There were no pieces stuck together, but one puzzle was missing a piece. There was almost no puzzle dust. However, the quality of the puzzle pieces was hit and miss. I had many bent tabs. Some of the puzzle pieces had the image separating from the puzzle pieces, and the fit of the puzzle was off. Two of the puzzles had the image sloppily applied to the cardboard. My quality score for this brand is a 6 out of 10. I assembled 10 puzzles, and I would rate the overall difficulty of all of the puzzles at a 5. I enjoyed putting the puzzles together, but sometimes I worried that I might damage a puzzle piece by moving it around on the puzzle, so my enjoyment score was an 8. Jiggy puzzles are not cheap and are some of the more expensive jigsaw puzzles in the marketplace. To be honest, I thought the quality of their puzzles was hit and miss. At least 5 of the puzzles I put together had bent pieces, and that should not be happening at this price point. The puzzle pieces should be flawless. Also, the fit of the puzzles felt a little off, and on 2 of the puzzles, it looked like the puzzle image was sloppily applied to the cardboard. My overall price value score is a 6. It's time for my overall score. Drum roll, please. My overall score of the Jiggy Jigsaw Puzzle brand is a 7 out of 10 paws. Jiggy is a boutique jigsaw puzzle brand with fabulous packaging and gorgeous artwork with a variety of piece counts to choose from. They use emerging female artists, and a percentage of each sale goes to the artist. But, and this is a big but, the overall quality of their puzzles was lacking. There were far too many damaged pieces, with the image of the puzzle separating from the puzzle pieces, and the fit of the puzzles was a little off. You can purchase 2 1,000-piece puzzles with better quality than the cost of one 800-piece Jiggy puzzle. However, if you want to gift a puzzle to someone who is not super picky, someone who is not a jigsaw puzzle addict like you are, perhaps as a hostess gift, then Jiggy may be the right choice for you. The packaging and presentation of Jiggy puzzles is second to none. I have a feeling that quite a few of my viewers have experience with the Jiggy Jigsaw Puzzle brand, and I would love to hear what you think in the comments below. In the meantime, thank you for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.